Guest, host of the Benny Show podcast, Benny Johnson. Great to have you on, Benny. I just quickly, before we get into the Minnesota stuff, on the Freedom Tower being lit up green to honor Muslim American Heritage Month, did you ever think you would see that happen?
Yes, I got to tell you, the way that New York is going, it's not going to surprise me if they take the whole Freedom Tower down and just leave a pit in the ground. They want nothing to do with American exceptionalism or with what this country was founded upon. In fact, they want the opposite. They want a refounding of America because Muslims didn't build America. And in fact, it was simply European settlers who came to this country and settled it. And I just have a quick note for your last clip, which I was laughing so hard, Rob, at this. Katina Taylor
yes.
must have gone to the Quality Leering Center to learn how to spell.
Could be Taylor. Taylor. It'd be like if I was like Tom Smith, Tom, Tom, Smith is just Smith, Smith.
The Quality Leering Center is pumping them out. I gotta tell you. She must be a graduate, very proud graduate of that fine institution.
Summa cum laude, actually, undefeated. I'm gonna play you a video.
This definitely loud. She's definitely laude.
This video is this is the border under Joe Biden. And this is a lot of video that you wouldn't see on the other networks. But this is what things looked like in Texas and parts of Arizona throughout the 4 years that Joe Biden was president. I bring this up because is everything that is happening now, especially in places like Minneapolis, Minnesota, is that because of this, what happened for the 4 years of Joe Biden?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny, a lot of mixed metaphors here. You brought up the Freedom Tower. The reason why this is happening and the reason why what you're seeing in New York is happening with Mandami, and I know Newsmax has a lot of fine shows out of New York, is because of the immigrant vote. It's because of the illegal immigrant vote. And this is the reason why Democrats are able to do whatever they want in California. Illegal immigrants and then mass migration from the third world has its benefits. If you are able to line the pockets of these people who, of course, wouldn't be able to cut it in a first world westernized society, then you're able to get a voting bloc that is totally dependent on the welfare checks. And that's what you have with the Somalis in Minneapolis. This is what you have that vaulted Mandami into winning, and this is why the Freedom Tower is green. And yes, with this border invasion, this was the point. If you are able to dilute the American vote, the Native American vote, in favor of special interests from the third world that are incongruent and incompatible with Western civilization, which practice Sharia law, child brides, cousin marriages, like they do in Somalia, then you're gonna be able to get a population of people here that do not reflect America whatsoever. The regular Americans are gonna move out because they're like, what's going on with my neighborhood? It's gotten crime-ridden, it's gotten filthy, I can't speak the same language as my neighbors. And then you're going to be able to rule over the ashes. And this is actually literally what Tim Walz is doing right now, Rob, and it's probably what Mandami will be doing by the end of his term.
That is such a good point. And by the way, the point you made about the differences between settlers, immigrants, and then illegal immigrants, I feel like that's a monologue for me waiting to happen. But that's something that I don't think people talk about enough, but there is a significant difference between the three. Benny, I've got 20 seconds. The video that came out today, the cell phone footage from the ICE agent who shot Renee Good. What do you make of that video? What does that do for you and how you viewed this whole situation?
Well, now you have to arrest her girlfriend or wife because she was the one egging her on, saying, baby, go, go. When Renee Good looked and locked the ICE agent right in the eye, right there, she looked right at him before she punched the pedal and tried to mow him over. She knew exactly what she was doing. This was intended murder, and then you should charge her wife as accessory to murder as well, as she was egging it on. This is demonic. I don't know what's going on with liberal white women, but they got real problems, and we got to pray for them.
Yeah, great point. Benny, have a great weekend. Hope to have you back soon. Thank you.
That's right.
All right.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.